Lean back, lean back. Come on. I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. And it's still early in the season, but it's always a good time to check out some power rankings. A lot could change before playoff time. They have to be frustrated right now, falling down into the bottom of the rankings.
Well, right now for the Trailblazers, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play, making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Toumani Camara out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, we've got Filipowski, George out there with Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Kessler in at center. And here in the early season, Tim, what are you watching from these teams now?
Well, I'm looking, BA, for roles and how they have evolved and changed from a year ago. It's amazing how much difference just one season can make, putting guys in better position to succeed.
How much will rotations change through the months now?
Significantly. I think coaches are trying to find out who they can trust as you get deeper into the season.
The Jazz on offense. George finds Markkanen. It's stolen away. Pass to Camara. Shoots over Bailey. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen looking it over. Utah moving the ball around. George passes to Kessler. Now here's Filipowski. Just 5 on the clock. George for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ale.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thanks, Ale. Here's George. The Blazers making their last shot. Bailey, the pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. Avdia pulls it in.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Outside Camara. Out to Lillard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Markkanen outside. Now here's George. Markkanen with a screen on Lillard. Throws it up high. Down low. Here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
And he knocks down the first one. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Both free throws good from Sharp. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Sharp. George outside, looking to end the run. Knocks down the triple. George has got 6 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Avdia outside, lets it go from deep. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's George. He's got 6. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Avdia's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
George passes to Markkanen. Here's Filipowski. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1, Kyle Filipowski. One shot.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
He drops it from range. Lillard's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
To the middle. Here's Bailey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 5 from 17, and it's Portland scoring again. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, 2nd in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen with a screen on Lillard. For 3, George. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Portland leading by 5. Outside Kamara. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And here's George. He's got 6. Lets it go from 11. Markkanen misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Lillard outside. Over Markkanen. Lillard can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Sharp. Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. And here's George. Markkanen with a screen on Lillard. And here's Bailey for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Bailey's got his second basket on the night.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
Lillard into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Filipowski, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Filipowski. Tries again. And yep, it's good. Filipowski's got 5.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. 3-pointer Sharp. The rebound by Markkanen. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Now Filipowski. He's got 5. And that one's good. Markkanen.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Sharp. Williams looking around. Pass to Lillard from deep. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George. Then for Portland, Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Kamara. Here's Collier. 8 points in his last timeout. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Fires the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes a 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Portland leading by 6. Well, Lowry Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Laurie's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
The Jazz have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. 15 in his last outing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side, Holiday. Grant outside. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier, defended by Lillard. Here's the pick. Over to the left wing to snap the cold streak. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist from Collier.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
Here's Lillard. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Jazz trail by 9. Kessler up top. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 9.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 20. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. 19 seconds left in the first. And it's Holiday with the ball for Portland. They lead by 7. Now here's Lillard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And that's now 22 points for Damian Lillard.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oh, he got it off in time!
Great awareness.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Portland ahead, up by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
On the court right now for Portland, Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Murray out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Reith in at the 5. Here's Sensabaugh. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Collier. Here's the 3. The rebound by Murray.
Chalk one up for the defense. They forced a difficult shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And it's Utah with the ball. After the basket by Portland. Collier, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And that one drops. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Nurkic, a screen on Grant. Here's Sensabaugh driving to the basket, and a nice finish on the layup.
They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
On the wing, Grant. And here's Henderson, puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Nurkic. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
Yeah, losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
For three, Collier counted from distance. Collier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Portland leading by 13. Grant outside. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Portland moving it around. Three-pointer, Holiday. Utah grabs the miss. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Over to the wing. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Nurkic, a screen on Holiday. Here's Collier. That one falls. Collier's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's George in for Mikhailuk. Then for Portland, Denny Avdius checked in for Reith. Kamara comes in for Murray. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. On the wing, Grant. Outside Holiday, fires the three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Markkanen outside, pass to Collier. From downtown, Markkanen misses. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Portland. To get back on track. And the layup is up and in. Holiday's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's some flashy stuff from Holiday. I mean, those moves give confidence that carry over into your shot.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. Avdia pulls it in. Trailblazers lead by 13. Lillard with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. From behind the arc. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Markkanen with it. Kamara on him. Here's George. Utah with another miss.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Grant outside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Keontae George. Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. That one falls for Grant. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Ahead for the finish. It's Avdia on the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Avdia's got 9 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Grant. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Number 5, the Jazz.
Yeah, it was an emphasis last year for them, crashing the boards, and what a job they did. Number 1 in the league in rebounding.
Filipowski with it. 5 points in the game. George, a screen on Lillard. For 3, Collier. Utah with another miss. Portland leading by 18. Pass to Lillard. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Collier. Camara covering. Now here's Filipowski. George for 3. Here's Kessler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now here's Avdia. 9 points in the game. Clock at 4. The 3 is up. Utah grabs the miss. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
And finished off by Kessler.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Holiday. Lillard outside, beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Kessler. And here's Markkanen. Puts up a 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Lillard finds Holiday. Inside. Avdia passes to Williams. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Kessler. It's George on the wing. Over Holiday. Kessler controls the rebound and the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Utah Dancers.
Bailey's checked in for Utah. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in. Portland leading by 15. Outside Kamara. For 3. And Avdia good for 3. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Bailey. 9 points in the game, and it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
George outside. Markkanen with a screen on Lillard. George finds Markkanen. 3-pointer, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
It's Sharp on the wing. Fires for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Markkanen. Here's Filipowski, and here's George, defended by Lillard. Kessler, a screen on Lillard. For 3, George. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Kamara, that's good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Filipowski. 5 points in the game. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bailey, guarded by Sharp. Shot is up. Bailey's shot is off. Now Portland with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Kamara. Portland moving it around. Avdia from outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Pass to Bailey. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
George against Lillard. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Jazz trail by 21. And here's George. Last game with 30. Pass to Kessler, and it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
In for the Trailblazers, number 9, Jeremy Grant.
Now Filipowski. He's covered by Grant. And here's Kessler. Pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 5. For 3, George. Rebounded by Kamara. Trailblazers lead by 21. Now here's Grant, covered by Filipowski. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Grant. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Utah with another miss. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, let's hear it from the participant.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. Out of the West, Devin Booker.
How about Booker's play lately? This guy puts up points in a hurry. Beats double teams, triple team. He's unreal, man.
Feels like he could go 1-on-5 and still come out with points. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Jazz.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
Feathery soft.
Yeah.
Cloud soft.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to call it, Shaq, it ain't working.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Portland leading by 23. Bailey out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Filipowski in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Sharp. An easy 2 on the layup. Sharp's got 9 points.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's George. Markkanen for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 5 rebounds in the game. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Now Filipowski. Shot clock at 6. Pass to George. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Give him 8. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Lillard. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Filipowski, the pass to George. Now here's Filipowski. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Kamara. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that it takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Brian, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Markkanen. A deep 3. They get it again. Filipowski up top. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And here's Bailey for 3. Portland with a rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Kamara. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. The Jazz have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. George outside. Markkanen, the pass to Bailey. George outside. Markkanen with a screen on Lillard. To end the run. And Markkanen with the layup. Markkanen's got 6.
That's the kind of activity you love to see from Markkanen. Just a great sequence.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Sharp. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia from outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Markkanen outside. Utah moving the ball around. George feels it out a bit. Launches it. On target from range. 11 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Williams. Oh, Kessler with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Five to shoot. Here's Lillard. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Kamara. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Jazz have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Back to George. Here's Kessler. He has 6. Pass to Filipowski. And here's Bailey for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Good work there as it goes. George has got 13.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Avdia, good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Bailey. 11 points in the game. Filipowski with it. Kessler, a screen on Sharp. George, right side. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. And there's Kessler on the assist by Bailey. Bailey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kessler up top. Williams defending. George for 3. The shot, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Kamara. Outside Sharp from outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bailey. Kamara covering. Yep, that one goes. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, this is how impactful Bailey can be. When he's cooking on offense, there's not a lot you can do to stop him.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Making a switch here. Collier's checked in. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Trailblazers in second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Portland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Holiday passes to Henderson. Grant outside. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. Grant's got 5.
Yeah, he's mostly a 3-and-D guy, but Grant's showing you he can also score in the paint.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
And the Blazers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. Here's Filipowski. Good on the shot. Filipowski's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Kessler, a screen on Holiday. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Now the Blazers on the move. And here's Holiday. And here's Henderson. George defending. Murray for 3. Utah with the rebound. Pass to Filipowski. George outside. Here's Bailey. 13 points in the game. 3-pointer off the mark. Henderson left side. Now Graham. Outside for Henderson. Wing shot on the way, and it's Portland scoring again.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
To the middle. Here's Bailey, and he jams it home with authority.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Holiday finds Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. 1:51 left in the third. George passes to Kessler. Pass to Collier. To the left wing. And here's George from the arc. Here's Bailey. Out to the wing for three. Collier. Back to Filipowski. Here's Bailey, covered by Thibault. It's George on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Grant. And it's Portland scoring again.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Filipowski, the pass to Bailey. Now here's George. There's the three. Hits the three-pointer. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
The drive by Henderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
George, no good. Portland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. George outside. That one goes. Count it. George has got 18 points in the game. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And they're doing everything they can to put this game away before the final buzzer sounds. Back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Murray in at the 5. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Collier. The 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland's shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Here's Henderson. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Sensabaugh. Portland making their last shot. Good on the bucket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Holiday. Henderson for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Pass to Sensabaugh. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Collier. Puts it up from the high post. Holiday grabs the miss. Now the Blazers on the move. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. 5 on the clock. The 3. That one is off. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. That doesn't go either for Henderson. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Now Nurkic. Niang outside. Takes the 3. Thibault with the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Shots good by Henderson.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Collier. To the inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
Pass to Murray. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Markkanen against Thibault. Kessler, a screen on Henderson. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Sensabaugh's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Soft touch off the glass.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Kicks it out to Markkanen. For 3, Collier. No good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Back to Henderson. Portland moving it around. That's good from Grant on the assist by Henderson.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Now here's Markkanen. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And keeping his balance despite getting roughed up. Markkanen, excellent work to score and get to the line as well.
A different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's George in for Collier. That's good for Markkanen. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs. Yeah, the defender got a little bit over-aggressive guarding Grant there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
That free throw, no good. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Good on the second one.
And for Jeremy Grant, what an interesting journey. He's been a go-to guy, a role player, a starter, second team member. I mean, he's done it all.
Here's Bailey. Right wing. Markkanen outside. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Pass to Kessler. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. And that's a double-double for him now.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Now Henderson. Shot from the wing. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 11. Pass to George. Down low. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Reed, he's checked in for Portland.
In the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 26, Reed.
Now here's George. Over Holiday. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen with a screen on Holiday. George passes to Markkanen. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 6th assist of the night.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Now here's Thibault. Holiday with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Henderson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Jazz have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Kessler up top. Pass to Bailey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And he makes a first. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And there's a lot of upside to Ace Bailey. He's already a gifted shot maker, but you also see signs of elite defensive potential. If he can level up on both ends, Ace will be special. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
There's the block.
That is just perfect timing from Grant to get his hand on that.
Kept alive. Markkanen. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Markkanen's got 10 points in the quarter. Here's Holiday. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Thibault. On the wing, Grant, covered by Filipowski. Henderson for 3. Another 3 for Portland.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Pass to Filipowski. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Kyle Filipowski taking 2 shots.
2.
That free throw, no good. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers. Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And the second free throw is good. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's Henderson, and the layup falls. Henderson's got 26.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
Now here's George. And here's Filipowski. Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Knocks it loose. Here's Bailey. Pass to George. To the left side wing. Now Kessler. 6 to shoot. And here's George. 4-3. That one no good. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. Now Grant, covered by Filipowski.
2 minutes remaining.
Grant, the pass to Holiday. Now here's Henderson. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by George. Utah is shooting only 42%. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by Utah. Pass to Rupert. Three-pointer, Holiday gets the 3 ball to go.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. Markkanen with a screen on Holiday. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
Now here's Holiday. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Damian Lillard.